Hey adventurers, this is Chris here. I'm getting ready to do a new haul. So what I got today is a Walmart haul and a Gamestop haul. I went online and I ordered the ones that I could find that I would want for my collection. As you can see behind me, I got some pretty good ones. And I was really surprised with the condition of games that I got from GameStop. I thought they were going to be a lot worse than what they were, especially coming from other stores. But I'll hand it to them for actually sending me the stuff they did. I'll say one thing, that there was one store, because you can tell that it was from separate stores because it was shipped from different places. There was one box that had nothing but generic cases. I knew that store was a store that where the people didn't care what they sent. They just like said, "Hey, it's this, this, and this. Send it generic, generic, generic. As long as they get the game, that's all they care, right?" Because they don't know if the person's a collector or if they're just wanting the games just to play the games. So what they did was they just sent whatever. I've ran into this when I went into the store of GameStops before. And this is not just like GameStops from my hometown. This is GameStops from like towns further downstate. And I live in Illinois, so there are some shoddy ones. There are some good ones. They straighten up real quick once you tell them you're a collector, you want a specific thing. So just mention that. Say, I want that case, I want that booklet, and they'll give it to you. So on to the haul. I'm going to start with Walmart first, and we're going to go to GameStop last because it's bigger than the Walmart one, obviously because I took advantage of their sale. So first one up, we have Pass Gear. It's a psychological thriller, and I never played it, so it's brand new, so I'm going to keep it sealed for a while. If it goes really far down in price, then maybe I'll open it and play it. The next one I got, Children of Morta. I thought that was an interesting game. I like the design of that box. It kind of have like that old school art style. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I have Dragon Quest Heroes and Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and the collector's edition of Dragon Quest Heroes. So I wanted to see what the new Dragon Quest Builders was like. I haven't got the first Builders, but I picked up the second one. The next one was a game called Real Heroes Firefighter. I thought about my son when I picked this up because he loves firefighters, police officers, and all kinds of stuff like that. And that is basically what this game is. You can go around and fight fires. It's pretty cool. I like it. Another game, I think this is a free game on the PS4. On the PS4 app. It's called Paragon. But this is the Essentials edition that has $160 worth of value in Paragon coins, which is 6,000 coins. I don't know what all that is, but you know, because I never played it. I mean, maybe I'll try it out later on. with the free thing on the PlayStation Network. So the next one I got is Surge 2. I picked this up from Walmart for 19 bucks because it went on sale. I thought it was cool. I played the first one. It made me mad, but you know, what game doesn't? Let's see here. Yeah. There's this Surge 2, brand new, sealed. And the next one, I love the second one. I love the first one, but the first one was only on the PS3. So what I did is I went and picked up Ni no Kuni, the remastered. Wrath of the White Witch remastered. Yeah. I figured I picked up that one because it was only 19 bucks. So I figured I'd pick it up. It's a pretty good price. This is the Walmart pickup of the day. I got this one, which is Siren Kagura Peach Beach Splash, no shirt, no shoes, all service edition. Yeah. But I thought it was pretty cool. I like these weird anime style games. I like picking them up if I can for a good price. Especially if it's sealed like this one. Because, you know, they're worth a lot of money later on. Especially you can't find them anymore in the limited edition boxes. So, on to the GameStop stuff. So, GameStop had their sale, and still has their sale. It's $9.99 games. You can get 4 for $20. So, I thought, I'm like, I'll just go on GameStop, and since I had quite a bit of money saved up, I'll go on there and I'll buy like $120 worth of games. So, I did. Obviously, this is not the original box because it was shipped in 4 different boxes. 5 different boxes because it was shipped from 5 different stores that had them in stock. That's how they do it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the games that came without cases first compared to the games that came with everything that was supposed to be in it. And a rare one because, like, it happens sometimes because of reasons, I don't know. But, yeah. So the first one is MotoGP 14. It's a case like this. I actually put some of these in the original blue cases because they came in these like black, kind of looks like this type of case, like the black generic PS3 case that they usually use, and one came in like a DVD case, like a black generic DVD case with a little sleeve in it. I'm like, but I have lots of other cases, so I'm not horribly worried. As a collector, you gotta have extra cases in case you find games that have broken cases and stuff like that. You want your stuff to actually be sitting in decent cases. But anyway, MotoGP 14. I actually found on eBay the booklet and the sleeve for, I think, like $6. So I paid only $5, and the $6, it's worth that. So there's that one. The next one that was caseless, Valhalla Hills. Just show you what it is. Valhalla Hills. I'm still scouring to try to find labels for it. Some of these PS4 games don't come with booklets. I understand that. But sometimes you'll be able to go to, like whenever all these GameStops open, you can go to GameStop and say, hey, if it's slow, hey, is it alright if I have this sleeve? 90% of the times they'll give it to you, but you don't just demand you want that sleeve. You got to be nice. You can't be rude to any of the employees. So just kindly ask, hey, is it okay? And most of them will give it to you. Some of them won't. Obviously, it's not going to happen every time because they're just giving stuff away. But as long as you're not saying, oh, I want this and this and this and this and this and this and this. One sleeve, it ain't going to kill them. But Valhalla Hills. So the next one is Operation Warcade PSVR. Another generic sleeve. These aren't expensive games by far, because I've seen the actual complete game for less than $15 on eBay. So, really, if I really wanted to get a complete game, I can go and buy one. But the next one is Clad Returns. This is Sengoku. It's another little retro type RPG, but I would like to find 4 out of 20. That is a really good ratio. That is all that they sent that had no labels. I think that's a pretty good deal. Only 4. Because usually, there's been so many people that, oh, they got all generic cases. They bought 20, 25 games or whatever. They got all generic cases. Or there's some people that gotten broken items because they sent it through mail and they say they bought 2 and it got crushed or something. Sometimes it's not even GameStop's fault. But the one game I did buy from my store, because on Saturday, last Saturday, they had this for $20, and I went up there and I picked it up. It's worth it. Red Dead Redemption 2. I've yet to play it. It's open, so I'll be able to play it. I love the Rockstar games. Grand Theft Auto, Midnight Club. Yeah, they were all of them were good. So the rest of these came from mail. The one oddball one that I was surprised was this one. You see that, right? It's got a sleeve on it, which means that it's new. What they did was they took a new one and priced it as pre-owned. My store does this a lot because they can't move it. So what they did was they sent this one. But it's called Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. I think it's, the deluxe edition. No less. Which is nice. So, the next one, UFC 3. I played a couple of the UFC games. I played some of the older ones, and I think I played one of the new ones. Each one of the newer ones were getting better and better. Some of the physics were kind of wonky, like the button sensitivity when you're trying to hit the button and it does something that you don't want it to do. The next one is a weird game. Something my kids can play. Ugly Dolls, The Imperfect Adventure. I thought it was a cool little game. It kind of reminds me of South Park because it's like crazy, weird, messed up, or Happy Trees. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So I only have, besides the UFC, 1, 2, 3 sports games out of all these. And one was NBA 2K19. I don't generally play sports games, but I'll pick them up if they're cheap enough. Like I said, these were all $5 a piece. I couldn't pass it up, especially for 2K19. And the value of each one of these was way more than what I paid. So, and Madden 19. Like I said, I don't generally play a lot of sports games. I like action, racing, RPG, first-person shooter, like everybody else. I do enjoy some of the weird, oddball stuff too. This is The Police 2. I have not seen this game played, but I heard it was interesting. I haven't got the first one yet. I'm gonna track down the first one, but this is The Police 2. This never came with a booklet. Alright, the next one, Real Fishing Road Trip Adventure. Comes with everything you need. It's kind of got it's weird. It's kind of got that anime feel because there's anime characters in it. And a fishing game. I mean, it's weird. But hey, what are you gonna do? Road Trooper Redux. This is the redo of the first Road Trooper for the PS2, and they redid it for the PS4. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Next one is Genesis Alpha 1. It's like a sci-fi action game, first-person shooter. I've never played it, obviously, because if it's not in my collection, I haven't played it. That's why I buy it. The next one kind of reminds me of BioShock, for real, because of how it's laid out and designed and everything. It's called Close to the Sun. If you can see that. Close to the Sun. It reminds me so much of BioShock because look at the dude on the back. He looks like the dude from BioShock. And it's first person, so another one is called Locke's Quest. I've seen this game at my store many times. I just haven't really had a chance to pick it up, but Locke's Quest. The next one, which I thought this is really cool. I'm going to have to play this one. Mother Gunship. Um, yeah, I've never played it, but let's see, it's a first-person shooter. It kind of looks like a mix between Doom and having mech armor type style, kind of like Bioshock's Big Daddy style armor, but like they got like cool looking weapons. I'll have to play it one day and show you guys. Uh, this is something up my daughter's aisle, but I bought it for the collection anyways because I couldn't find anything else to put in the list of 20 games that was actually available. I literally bought every one that I physically could. I ran out of room. But My Riding Stables, Life with Horses. I really can't tell you much about this game. It looks like a game where you take care of horses and you learn how to ride them. Sounds good to me. The next one I got, probably one of the most interesting games that I've got. Why would you want to make a game about Tour de France? It's basically riding a bike with everybody. But I mean, I understand it's a race, and you have to pedal in order to get to the end of the race the fastest. Understand that. But yeah, it's the season 2019. So, I mean, $5, I pick it up. I was so happy that a lot of these games came with their label. That's what I was worried about with a lot of these. So, yeah. The next one, I got Quorra Infernal Machines. This is a strategy-based game, so this would be interesting to play. I gotta learn the how to play it first, because every strategy game is a little bit different on how all the pieces play. So, like, I imagine, and it's a VR game, so that makes it a little bit more interesting because you can kind of see the entire playing field while you're actually making the decision on what you want to do. They're pretty cool. And the last but not least, because I bought Surge 2, now I got the Surge. I found this on there for $5. I was happy that I got it for $5. This is the one that made me mad. Maybe I'll go back and play it, and hopefully I can somewhat get through it. So, yeah. That makes a total of, let's see, hold on, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 games that I bought. And yeah, I bought 29 games. Walmart and the Gamestop, but I'm going to easily say that if you're going to buy from GameStop, this is my personal opinion, if you're going to buy from GameStop, buy from the store. Only reason why I say that is because you're able to buy scene upon when you buy the game, because if you buy it from the online, then you run into stuff like this. You don't want that. You want stuff like this, where it has the label. If you go to the store, you can pick up, you can see it physically has the label. Like if you're going to Walmart and you see them on sale, you know it's going to have the label because it's always going to be new. Yeah. Or eBay. eBay is a good one too, because if you order something from eBay, the pictures have to be what you get. Because if you get something and it's not like the picture says, then you can file a complaint. So now if you file a complaint with GameStop, you know what's going to happen. They're going to put you on hold, or they're going to say, well, do you want to send it back? And, you know, it's just not worth the trouble, because they'll just give you a runaround. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and hit all. And hopefully you guys have a great day, if it's night there, or if it's daytime there, or whenever you guys see it. Hopefully you're having a great day. Peace out.